Gary's contributions to the Fort Collins community are wide and deep, both. He has served on so many boards and in so many different positions that we probably can't count them all. He does it with a way of grace that I'm not sure you can teach. Some of that is DNA, some of that is very intentional in how he operates, and you really feel like you are the only person around when Gary talks to you, when he mentors you, when he works with you. And so his impact is weaved through the entire fabric of the Fort Collins and Northern Colorado communities.
I think back to an event that Gary and I were attending together. Clint Hurdle, I think, was the guest speaker, and he was talking about some of the guiding principles of his life. And I remember specifically him saying that to be great, he just really thought you needed to be good every single day. And I looked across the table at Gary, and I can't think of a better phrase that really personifies how Gary shows up, that he is just good every single day. He shows up, he cares about people, he cares about his employees, he cared about our student athletes, and just consistently showed up as a caring human being for all of us who worked under him.
Gary has had a tremendous impact on our relationship with the community, and that goes back to his 42 years with CSU and working with the various community organizations up here. We are now, the relationship with CSU started about 7 years ago. That has spread since Gary came on almost 4 years ago. We are now working with probably a dozen community organizations in the Fort Collins area, and all of that is because of the relationships that Gary has.
In my current role with the Alumni Association, I have the pleasure of visiting with a lot of our former athletes, and it's so fun to hear about the impact that Gary had on their experience, whether always on the sideline of the football fields or along the courts at basketball. It seems like he's one of those fixtures who was just always there. Whether things were going really, really well, and Gary had the privilege of working with them on their interactions with the media, or on those few occasions when things weren't going great and they needed somebody to really guide them through the conversation. Gary's steady presence and easy hand and understanding way seems to be the thing that most of our student athletes remember about their experience. Beyond their coach, they knew that their entire athletic department was there to support them.
Gary is a once-in-a-lifetime person. You very rarely meet somebody who is so down-to-earth, who is just a genuinely good person. And he, because of that, he has made friends and kept friends and throughout pretty much every community. There's a running joke that I have with Gary that half of the people moved to Colorado, the other half interned for him at one time or another. And I think it's a little true.